Welcome. This video is brought to you by the Learning Center at Vancouver Community College. To solve a question like this, we can follow 4 steps. The first is to assign variables to key elements of the problem. In this case, we can assign n as the number of nickels, d as the number of dimes, q as the number of quarters. Next, we have to find out what exactly the problem wants. The problem wants you to find what n is, what d is, and what q is. And then, we have to find out what we already know from the problem. We know that all of the coins together are worth $4.25. Since one nickel is worth 5 cents, or $0.05, the number of nickels, n, times the value of one nickel, $0.05, should give us the value of all the nickels. We can do the same thing to dimes and quarters, and that should give us the value of all of our coins, which the problem tells us is equal to $4.25. And then this also tells you that the student has 3 more nickels than 2 times the number of dimes, which describes the number of nickels. So we write n here, and then we write 2 times the number of dimes, which is 2d, but there are 3 more of nickels, so we add 3 to 2 times the number of dimes. The second part of that sentence tells us that there are 2 more quarters than 4 times the number of dimes, which describes quarters, so we write quarters, and then we write 4 times the number of dimes, and the question tells you that there are 2 more of quarters, so we add 2. Now, we have to put it all together. N is equal to 2d plus 3. Q is equal to 4d plus 2. 2d plus 3 can take the place of n in the first equation, and 4d plus 2 can take the place of q in the first equation. If we write that equation out, then it looks like this. We now have one equation with one unknown, which is d, the number of dimes. We can solve this equation. We expand, we multiply 0.05 by 2d, so that gives us 0.10d plus 0.15 plus 0.10d. We again expand, and then that gives us 1.00d plus 0.50 equals to 4.25. We now collect terms. All the terms with d, we add them up, and we get 1.20d. And all the terms with just numbers, we move to the other side of the equation, except for 4.25 because it's already there. We now put a minus sign on 0.15 and on the 0.50 because they traveled across an equal sign. Now that gives us 1.20d equals to 3.60, which means that d is equal to 3.60 divided by 1.20, giving you 3. The number of nickels is in the box. You can actually plug in the number that we found into d here, and then that gets you 9 as the number of nickels, and then do the same thing for q, and that gives you 14. So there you have it. The number of nickels, 9, the number of quarters, 14, and the number of dimes, 3. Thank you, and see you later.